Estetica has a new blonde called SPF Blonde, and we're going to take a look at it right now. So this is Estetica Avalon. It was sent to me by TL Wigs. TL Wigs has a really great private Facebook group, and I will link it in the description down below so that you can join it. So this is the brand new blonde from Estetica. This is SPF Blonde, and it's really pretty, although I'm showing it to you right now in studio light, and it's really reflecting the light because it has a lot of pale platinum blonde in it, and it's regular synthetic fiber. So I'm looking forward to when we can see it in some different lighting, and hopefully we'll reduce the sheen on it a little bit. First of all, I just want to cover Avalon really quick because I've reviewed it several times, and this color is now going to be available on some of their most popular styles. So if you go to the TL Wig site, you can see what styles this color is available on. So Avalon is a lace front with a left mono part, average size cap, so fits me pretty well, but Estetica caps have a ton of stretch, so definitely, you know, it's considered to be average size. It works for my petite measurements, but you can bring the adjusters in if you're smaller than me, or it does have plenty of stretch to accommodate larger head sizes. The measurements for Avalon are 10.5 inches in the bang, 10.5 inches on the side, 12.5 inches from the crown, with a nape of 9.5 inches, and the weight is 4.48 ounces. I'll show you the inside of the cap real quick, and then we're just going to focus completely on the color. So here's that left mono part that goes to the crown. Closed lace here. Avalon does have some permatease in it. The lace front just goes from the top of the ear tab to the top of the ear tab, so it's not extended. Soft ear tabs with a metal stay, an open wefted cap with an extended open nape, hook adjusters, and you can see some permatease along here. You can also see that there's a little bit of teasing just right at the root. You see how it looks kind of a little bit, you know, teased there, right where the wefts attach to the cap. So like I said, there is permatease throughout this particular style. Let's get into this color. This is the new SPF Blonde. Like I said, quick disclaimer, don't forget you're looking at it right now in studio light. So it definitely has a lot of sheen to it, and I'm hoping we'll see a reduction in that sheen when we go look at it in window light and outdoor light. So this is a beautiful, as you can see, very light, summery blonde. So this is why I believe they're coming out with it in the summer. It has a golden brown root. So the description is a golden blonde, a pale blonde, and an iced blonde that are blended with a soft golden brown root. So do a turn so you can see all of it. And see that blend of the blondes. You know, you can see that darker blonde in there. Obviously you can see the ice blonde, and the ice blonde, that white, is what is really reflecting these lights. So, but pretty combination of blondes, particularly if you like a really white blonde for the summer. We are in light coming through my kitchen windows, so still picking up quite a bit of shine. You just have to remember this is regular synthetic fiber, so you can reduce that shine using some cornstarch or some baby powder, some dry shampoo. If you use dry shampoo, you just want to test it somewhere and make sure it doesn't leave a white cast on the wig. But I'll show you the root color here. You can see it's, you know, it is rooted, but the root is not super dark. Then show you the lace front. You can see that rooting as you go down, you know, those ear tabs. Anywhere you separate the hair, you'll see the rooting as well. And when I had the wig off, you could see it there along the nape too, so. This is under my patio cover, but it's actually overcast. I'm just gonna step right out into the light. Less sheen out here, which is nice. I feel like you can really see the blondes in this lighting. You can see that darker blonde. Here's the root. So as I mentioned, there's some permatease on Avalon right here at the ear tabs, and then just sort of throughout the body of the wig, right where the hair attaches. So it's going to be a more, you know, a style with more volume to it. But you can tuck it behind the ears And I think we can get our glasses up. It's just, I would tuck first before you put the glasses up, because you're pushing against that permatease a little bit when you're putting the glasses up. So you don't want to just push, you know, into the hair, because you're probably going to push your wig back. So, but you can get your glasses up on your head. This particular one, I'm having kind of an issue with it falling in my face. So a headband is a great way to help train the wig so that it will stop doing that. These are not heat-friendly fibers, so you want to be very careful. You can use some low heat on them, but you want to be very, very careful with using heat on them. So training with water and pinning it back overnight and stuff like that is usually a better option, you know, with these regular synthetic fibers. So although I know they're making stylers nowadays that you can use on regular synthetic, I just haven't ever used one. So anyway, cute. She has these long sides, so, you know, you can pull back the sides, wear halfway, half up, half down. You're just going to have to, you know, kind of tamper down a little bit probably, or just let it be, you know, kind of fluffy and have that volume and have that little bump to it. And then with the length and the extended nape, what's the length? 9.5 inch nape. So yeah, you have enough for a little, you know, pony, a little twist kind of thing. Pull down a little piece in the front. You know, there's lots of styling that you can do with Avalon. She's a very, very versatile wig, and this is a gorgeous new summery blonde. So I also like to wear her just because the lace front looks nice. I also like to just wear her pulled up, you know, with a little clip like that. And again, since I'm getting a little face fluffing, since she's brand new out of the box, this is another great way, you know, to get her trained so she's not falling in my face all the time. There we go. Pause the camera so I could find a little clip. But that looks super, super cute. So I will put a link to purchase this from TL Wigs down in the description box down below, as well as a link to join the TL Wigs private Facebook group. So I thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye-bye.